try to put two great laps together as the 11 tries to pass the 95.
The last time by, they were the two fastest laps. It was Kyle Larson that was the quickest, and Denny Hamlin was second quickest. The problem now is, as Denny Hamlin able to get in front of the lap car, Kyle Larson will have to negotiate around Michael McDowell. Working off turn 2. Down the back stretch they go. Hamlin with an 0.8 of a second lead over Kyle Larson. The gap now closing. Kyle Larson, what do you want me to do? Pass the 11 car, the team says. The gap is closed now.
Denny Hamlin,
way to go.
Denny Hamlin missed his line down in 1 and 2, 3 and 4. He was almost out of the groove. Look how high he is now.
Again, Larson closing the gap. Down the backstretch they go. Hamlin looked to be diamonding the track. Larson running right in the middle. Now Hamlin chooses a different line.
I think he has no choice. We saw the last 2 laps, the top line not working. He had to try something different coming to 2 to go.
And if you make a mistake in that top lane, you get out of that lane into all that debris and rubber, and it really kills your lap time. Half a second difference.
Half a second separate them. No cars in between. Denny Hamlin out front, hungry for his first win of 2017. Trying to get locked into the playoffs. He knows he's less than a lap and a half away from a victory. Back onto the front stretch.
He changed his line that time, entered way high into turn 3, trying to get a good run on corner exit.
White flag in the air one more time around. Can Denny Hamlin hold him off? The lap traffic's going to come into play again. Down the backstretch they go for the final time.
You're all clear. You will not get there.
The spotters don't think he can get there. Denny Hamlin through 3 and 4. Hamlin, he's going to hold off Larson. Hamlin wins in 2017.
Backup call for the win. Hold on, gentlemen. Love you guys. Thank you, team. Great job.
Respect to Mark Truex Jr. driving by, congratulating Denny Hamlin. That ends a 20-race winless streak, dated all the way back to Texas of last year. For Joe Gibbs Racing, that was the winless streak. It had been 28 starts for Denny Hamlin between his last victory, which came last September in Richmond. But we heard Denny Hamlin make the comment to Kelly earlier. A little bit desperate. This team is desperate to get to victory lane. And Hamlin's going to start his celebration. This moment presented by Sonoma, fueling victories all season long. He's going to try to burn it down all the way in front of the grandstands at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. What an impressive burn out here. And look at the fans lining the fence. And there went the rear tires. That burnout was impressive. Middle of 1 and 2 all the way to the start-finish line. Denny Hamlin
this crowd loved that burnout. We'll get to that in a second. I want to know, how much were you watching your rearview mirror there on the 42 for those final few laps, Denny?
Yeah, I was just trying to do everything I could to pace. I knew he had a very fast car, and it just seemed like we were able to get off the corner pretty good. And really, I just ran kind of a pace there, which I felt comfortable with. And just in case we had to restart, didn't want to burn the tires up. But proud of this whole FedEx office team. Backup car. I put us behind the 8-ball on Friday, but it's cool to win one like this.
I think these fans enjoyed the burnout through 1 and 2 the most. That was impressive.
I wish I had more tires. I could have made it a full lap.
How about these fans, though? They've come down to the fence to see you here, Denny. And let's talk about the season at JGR. How tough, honestly, has it been? A 20-race winless streak for this organization.
Yeah, it's definitely been tough, but it's not from a lack of trying. We've been getting better every week, and as far as I'm concerned, I think we should race here 10 times a year.
There you go. I think these fans would agree with you. We'll see you in Victory Lane. Denny Hamlin, his 3rd New Hampshire win, and Rick, that's why he wishes we raced here 10 times a year.
Celebration just beginning for Denny Hamlin and the 11 team. He burned the tires down, going through 1 and 2. Now he's going to see if he can hobble back to the victory lane. The 11 team will be there when we come back.